Good morning, everyone. Carrie Scroggins down in Texas. How are you on this rainy, cold day? It is raining in Houston again. Houston, we have rain, as they say. You know, we're really behind on our rainfall for the entire year, so I guess it's a good thing, and as long as it keeps the heat away, I am okay with it. Because I do not want any more heat. I have had enough. The summer did me in and I am just done. So, thanks for popping in this morning. Grab you your favorite drink, whatever that is. Mine, as you know, is my trusty iced coffee. Can't do without my coffee in the morning. Gotta get it in somehow. Alright, I have done my e.l.f. 24-hour concealer, hydrating concealer. Now I'm going to just come in with my cookies and cream and just add into this area right here. Just where my pores have a tendency to be a little bit bigger than in other areas on my face. And this is also e.l.f. It is the cookies and cream primer. And today I am going to be just using, again, my concealer. Just trying to use up some concealer here. I am going to use the white today. I do have to go out later today. And so I am going to use my white today. Just bring it down in my problem areas, which is right here where I have some scarring and some spots. Like a Dalmatian, I have spots. How are you this morning? I missed you yesterday. I was working remotely yesterday so I could help my kids with our beautiful new grandbaby. My son had an appointment. And so I went down and I worked remotely yesterday. I helped my kids out, which was nice. See my beautiful grandson and my granddaughter. Got to see her, not for very long, because she is at school, but I did get to go pick her up, which was exciting for me. She didn't know I was coming, and that always makes me happy that I can surprise her. And they are doing really well. A week after their baby was born, Riker is his name. Great name. Isn't that a great name? Nice, strong male name. And it actually means honor, strength, courage, rich. Beautiful name. Riker Anderson is his name, which is my oldest son's middle name, so I'm very pleased about that too. I am all about family traditions, and I was very, very pleased to hear they were keeping that tradition going. Alright, so I have used my concealer, and I used today my LA Girl Pro Concealer, this little white one right here. I am going to add a little bit more of my e.l.f. 24-hour concealer because I do have some pretty hefty bags working today, so we're going to just come in with a little bit more help. And we're just going to put that right under my eyes and stipple it in with my brush. And I'm going to bring it up onto my eyelids to correct any discoloration and use it as a lid primer as well. I don't buy lid primer. For me, I just think it's an extra product that right now is not necessary, and I can save some money by missing out on that one. You know, I've been telling you guys I've been using this dark spot remover now for, going on 2 months. And I have to tell you something. this spot right here, you can barely see it now. It is almost completely gone. That product, if you're in the market for a dark spot remover, you should go down in my video records and watch the video I did on that dark spot remover. It's a remarkable product. It's a fantastic buy. You can get it at Amazon, or you probably can get it at your local grocery store. That's where I found it. And guys, it has done an absolutely remarkable job of eliminating my dark age spots. We all get them as we age, and we don't have to accept them. And this product is not going to break the bank. It was, I think it was $12 or $14, somewhere in that general vicinity. And I have been using it. I mean, I'm on my first bottle still, so it's lasting me well into the second month. I do it twice a day, in the morning and at night after I wash my face. And I don't know, you guys tell me. I'm blown away at how good this product is. This spot in particular was very dark. I know it was a sunspot, and got my powder everywhere. Let's get that off before I forget and leave it there. I use it twice a day, in the morning and at night, after I do my routine of washing my face. I'm going to turn this light down a little bit. I think it creates, yeah, that's it, creates that glare in the, and you know, it's almost gone. I had some up here that were really pretty significant too, and those are completely gone. These up here are completely gone. I had a couple out here on each side of my face, and then this one in particular I wasn't sure I was going to get rid of, and it is almost completely gone. That has blown me away, to find a product that works that well that I found in the grocery store. Just remarkable. Okay, we are going to come in now with my, sorry about that, with my Adele brow powder, and fill in my brows here. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise or not, but if you can, that is the raindrops on my metal roof. I have a metal roof on my office building, and man, when it rains and we get really big raindrops, or we get hail, it's like being in a war zone. It gets so incredibly loud. Alright, so it's looking good. Getting this done right here. What do you guys have planned today? It's Friday, by the way. TGIF. For me today, I have to go visit the vampires at the hospital to give blood, because I'm having a procedure done next Friday, and so I have to go give blood. It's really not that bad. I shouldn't say it like that. I just like to give them a hard time because, you know, why not? Alright, what are we going to use today? Let me see, which palette do I want to use today? I'm going to use a flower nose palette today. And which one am I going to use? That's the strawberry. I don't know if I want that one or not. No, this is the strawberry. And we're going to use the strawberry one today. I have pink and black and gray striped shirt on today. So we're going to use this really pretty palette. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got cream, and then it tapers down, and then this one is a pink color, and this one is a brownie gray taupe color. So we're going to use those today. Really soft today. I'm going to grab one of my trusty brushes here. This is the Flower Nose Strawberry Palette. Beautiful packaging. This company has right now an unbelievably beautiful new packet that's out. I think it's called Black Swan. I think that's something Swan. I saw it a couple of days ago, and wow, is it beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm just starting this down on my lids, and I'm working it all the way up. I am going to come back in and blend because it went on a lot darker than I thought. And as you can see, just by looking, there is significant fallout. So we are going to just take care of that right away. But we're going to come in and we're going to blend that with the little shimmer that's in this palette. So I put the pinky color on, and it's definitely a lot darker than I had anticipated. So we're going to come back in with the cream color, and we're going to put that down on the lid. Make sure that we get that lid really light. I don't want a dark lid. And then we're coming in the corners of my eyes to make sure I don't have any shadows there. Yeah, that looks good. Just filter that in. Now I'm using the middle one just to sort of blend that into the transition area. Very pretty. I am going to come back in a few minutes with a really fluffy brush to blend it all. It's going to need some blending so I don't have harsh lines. Then I'm coming in with this darkest color, and I am sorry, I got stuff in my eyes. I am just picking up that dark color and I'm blending it down on my waterline, just shaping my eye so when you look straight on you can see the definition of my eye. Just following the natural top and bottom lash lines with this darker color. I like to define my eyes because my eyes are so incredibly dark. When I line my eyes come out wider this way and they open up this way. When I don't line them like that, my eyes have a tendency to just look really, really dark. And that's not what I want. I want there to be some definition, and so I'm just taking this darker color and I'm just defining the shape of my eye, and then I'm making the two blend out here together like you would see when you use liner. Just really light though. It's not going to be something that is going to just jump at you when you look directly at my face. You'd have to get up pretty close to see what I'm talking about, and that's okay because I'm today just looking for a really soft look today. I'm not looking for anything majorly dramatic. Okay, now I'm coming in with my Revlon 24-hour color stay powder. I'm using my rectangular powder puff, and I'm picking up this white powder, and I'm making sure to dust off any fallout that I got from that palette. And that one is pretty significant. Of all my palettes, that's probably the one that I have the most fallout with. I'm not sure why. I think it's probably just the colors. And then you're just gonna put a little bit on everywhere else. I used my pink setting powder to set my wet products, but now I'm just coming over with this. Alright, very nice. Now we are going to get out my darker lipstick today because I am wearing darker colors. This is my L'Oreal Color Riche Bronzy. Let me get the number for you. It is number 825. Now this color's been around for quite some time, and what I notice is they keep the color but they change the name, and the color's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. So what I do when I'm looking for a replacement or another one, I take that one in and I sort of compare it to what I'm able to find. A lot of the companies now don't let you see the actual lipstick, so sometimes it can be a bit of a crapshoot when you're trying to match. That's why I always take it with me so I have some point of reference, you know. Now I'm using my Milani contouring powder, and I'm contouring the shadow areas on my face under my chin here. Make sure you blend this in really well, because you don't want to see this dark line, and you don't want to see it up here too. It's to accentuate your cheekbone and to accentuate your chin, give you that chiseled definition. Alright, blush. Since we used Flower Nose, we're going to use the same Flower Nose product today for my blush. This is it. This is the strawberry blush. I just love this little compartment. I just think this is so cute. This reminds me of Snow White or Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to do something with it when the product is all gone, and I'm going to give it to my granddaughter. Every time she comes to my house and we are getting dressed, it's the first thing she runs to in my purse. She's just fascinated, I think, by the packaging, and I have to admit, I understand why. Alright, get that on. The apples of my cheeks right here. Alright, nice. Apple. Product from Flower Nose. That's the line. No, strawberry. Sorry, strawberry. Okay, now I'm going to come back in just with my white powder, and I'm going to chisel this line a little bit. I'm just going to come under here like this and define that line a little bit. And this one, just sort of setting that up a little bit more. And then we're just going to blend here a little bit. Some people, when they blend, they use a sponge. I don't use my sponge. I use my powder puff. Because as I've explained to you guys so many times, I am a matte finish girl. I am definitely not a dewy, wet kind of complexion finish. It's just not what I'm used to. And I am definitely a creature of habit, so I just stick with what I think works best for me. And from the feedback that I get from all of you, it works for me. So I hope it works for you. I hope that my videos give you some insights and some tricks and tips to help you with your daily makeup routines. What I am doing now is I'm taking my mascara after I curled my lashes, because my lashes are so straight and have zero color to them. They are as blonde as you can get. And I curl my lashes, and then I take my mascara and I start down at the base of each lash. And I let that mascara formula lock that curl at the root of the lash. because then it's going to hold that curl for me throughout the day. All right. I am using my e.l.f. mascara in black, which I think is probably one of the best mascaras on the market. I really do. I absolutely love the wands that they put on their mascara because they're hard and they actually comb the lash as they put the product on it. They comb and separate. And I love that about their wands that they use. Their formulas last 18 hours too, guarantee you. I normally do not have to touch up my mascara when I go out for the evening. All I do is re-curl my lash because the mascara just is, it goes on and it stays on, and it is a fantastic formula. Another thing that I absolutely love about this mascara from e.l.f. is it comes off incredibly easy. All you have to do is wet it, you know, throw water on it and then use whatever product you're using to get your makeup off, and it just comes off like water. I mean, I love that. I do not like to have to tug at my lashes when I'm taking off mascara, and their products, you definitely do not have to do that. Alright, I'm filling that in. So start at the bottom and I get a really good first coat on the bottom part of the lash. Get them all coated and combed and separated. And then I will go to the bottom lash line. Get a coat on there. I don't like a heavy coat on the bottom. So I did not reload my wand here. I just used the product that's on the wand. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I do not like really heavy bottom lashes. Not for every day anyways. And then I'm just filling in the bottom lash line. Plenty of product on the wand left for sure. Now I am going to come back in and I'm going to reload my wand. It's really important that each morning when you come in and you start to use your mascara to really do that several times. Really get in, clean your wand, pull it out several times, because when you're doing that you're actually cleaning the wand end, and that's really important. Then for that second coat I come in and I concentrate on the end of the lashes. So I'm accentuating the length and each lash at the end to make them look longer. And I can see on this wand I've got to clean it. I've got some stuff that didn't come off, so we're gonna clean it when we're done here. Alright, beautiful. Get that end off all clean. Alright, now let's put my glasses on so I can check out how we're doing. Very nice. I do need a little bit more color in my cheeks. Not quite enough. I look a little washed out. Not too terrible. Probably got enough just left on the brush here. There we go. And we're going to add a little bit more definition to my eyes. Didn't quite get enough. Oh no, it's stuck. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go back into that palette and I'm going to pick up the middle color right here. And we're just going to add a little bit here, just to sharpen that transition line a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, very good. Yep, that looks much better. Then we are going to pick up a really fluffy brush. I'm going to clean it first of all. I'm just going to dust it to make sure there's no residual colors anywhere. And then we're just going to come in and we're just going to make sure that we've got soft lines everywhere. Beautiful. All right. That's it, girls and guys, for me today. It's Friday. I am ready for the weekend. It has been a very, very busy week. Lots going on in my family. Lots going on with everyone's family. It seems we're approaching the holidays, which are the craziest time of the year for every single family, it seems. So I hope your Friday is a great day. I hope your weekend is just phenomenal. Wherever you are, enjoy your family, enjoy your downtime. Make sure you do decompress. You know, it's really important that we decompress from our work week. We got to give our bodies the time to recuperate and regenerate for the following week. And that means getting off of social media and just getting out into nature and letting your body and your brain have a rest. And I hope you have a very peaceful, restful weekend wherever you are. God bless. We're getting very close to the Thanksgiving holiday in 2 weeks, if you can believe that. Where has this year gone? Can anybody tell me? I'd really like to know where it is so I can bring it back, because it just has flown by. I also want to take just a moment here in this video and thank all of you for your amazing support during the Fab Over 40 contest that I am participating in. You blow me away with your support and encouragement and your wonderful words. I am speechless, and I so appreciate it. It is a contest, obviously, and if I win, it's a great opportunity to have a fantastic package. I got involved in it because it is all about raising money for breast cancer research. That is a disease that is in my family. It touched my grandmother, and so I am very passionate about helping us find a cure for this terrible disease. I hope in my lifetime. I really do hope in my lifetime. And I appreciate the fact that you buy gifts. I appreciate that you take the time, first of all, to quote, to actually go on and quote. And then if you're buying additional votes, you get 1 free per day. If you're buying additional votes and you're supporting this very worthy cause, thank you from the bottom of my heart. That just means the world to me, and the world to all of the breast cancer survivors that are in the world. The key to breast cancer and any cancer is early detection. So please keep your annual appointments. Don't miss it, because it can come and get you really quickly. I learned that firsthand, and I would hate for any other person or family to have to go through the last year. It's been the most difficult year of my life, following the loss of my mother, because that's what happened. It came on her very quickly, and we lost her. So I hope that that is not something that you have to deal with. Have a splendid Friday, everyone. This Friday in November, 2 weeks before our Thanksgiving holiday, and just have a fantastic, peaceful, restful weekend. God bless. And guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Please, if you would, like and subscribe. Please join the community. And don't forget, make sure you hit the bell so you know the next time my videos post. God bless. TGIF.